Hello my beautiful wildflowers, how are you today? Alexis here with Modesty. Well, today, as promised, I want to go ahead and try out my new palette by Pat McGrath. And this is part of her Mothership series, and I unboxed it for you yesterday. And so I want to go ahead and give a chance to use this. This is the Mothership 9, and I think there's a name to it, right? Yeah. Huetopian Dream is the name of it, and let me show you the shades real quick. And I don't swatch these only because you don't get a real good swatch, and it could be different on your eye, so I just don't bother doing that. And if you're interested, there's a lot of swatches out there, and here's the shades here, and it is quite beautiful. So if you're interested in seeing how the look comes out, please stay tuned. Okay, welcome back my beautiful wildflowers. As I was saying in the intro, I will be using this beautiful palette by Pat McGrath in Mothership 9, Huetopian Dreams. But before I do that, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about an affirmation. So let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my app for affirmation and see what pops up. Okay, let's see. Okay, here's a good one. There you go. There's a lot of glare, but I'm hoping that it will go ahead and focus. And it's pretty simple. It says, I will stop apologizing for being myself. I will stop apologizing for being myself. You know, that was a problem I used to have. I mean, big, because I used to always apologize for everything when it wasn't even my fault, or when it really didn't call for an apology. And it was almost as if I was apologizing for myself. And somebody called me on that, I mean, many years ago, I mean, a few decades ago now, and said, quit apologizing for yourself. You don't need to apologize for anything. And so, you know, I wasn't the fully confident woman that I am today back then. And you know, I was quite young, and so every time something went wrong, I would apologize for it, even if I had nothing to do with it, right? And so, but people continue to hold on to that, and I think that's part of a personality trait. And I just recently found out that I am what you call a highly sensitive person, and that's actually a psychological indicator. And so yeah, but you know what, hold on one second, okay, because I forgot to shut my window. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm actually recording this on my lunch break because I do have a meeting coming up and I want to have makeup on, but I wanted to also record it for you. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I mean, there are people out there that apologize for things that doesn't need to be apologized for, and you're apologizing for yourself, and don't do that. Because like I said, I used to be guilty of it. And I was saying, I took this little test and I read a book, and it's called Highly Sensitive People, or Highly Sensitive Persons. And actually, you know, these are not just people that are introverts. Actually, 30% of all highly sensitive people are actually extroverts, which is very interesting. And there's a huge study, and also many studies, and there's retrospective studies, and there's also clinical studies on this, and they've done it on children, and I never knew about it. And somebody brought it up in my meetup group when we were talking about affirmations and personalities and just having a social, and she brought that up and asked me, says, have you ever taken the highly sensitive person test? I'm like, no, I don't even know what that is. So she introduced me to it, and I actually went to the site and I took it, and sure enough, I am. And you know, I'm just very curious because as part of that social, I'm going to be having a book club meeting in December, and we're going to talk about that book because I was just so intrigued, and I just read through that, and I was like, wow, that explains a lot. And I recently discovered my vulnerabilities that I didn't know I had, and how to really deal with them, and letting other people around me know about these things, right? And so now I'm gonna have my husband read that book so he can completely understand me. And I had him take the test too, and he is a borderline, I mean, he's right there at the cutoff of being a highly sensitive person as well. So very interesting, right? So anyway, I mean, that was a long drawn out thing. Sorry about that. Let's hop into the real thing here. So I did already prep my eyebrows using the pomade, which is Anastasia Beverly Hills Pomade. And I used this with a angled brush, and it looks like this. And this is an ash brown. And then, and this is waterproof, and I like that. And of course, I did prep my eyelids with a primer by Mario. Okay, still the same one. I also used the light shades today, and that's this one here. Okay, and I did go ahead and powder over. So yeah, let's see. Let's get started. So I really love this palette, and I ordered it only because it was a, you know, I got it for sale, and I know at the Pat McGrath site she excludes these palettes for the sale. So I don't know if she's gonna put them on her 30% that she usually has at the end of the let me see, Thanksgiving into Christmas. So I don't know. I mean, you could potentially get 30% off if she adds this, but I can't say for sure. So here it is again, beautiful shades. And as I was saying, I am going to be going to a meeting, so I am going to be using something a little subtle. Definitely will be using this one to begin with, and I will go ahead and do my what is that, transition with it. But I'm gonna go ahead and bring you in a little bit. Hopefully I have you in close enough, and since I don't think I'll need the mirror there, and I will be using my River brushes as usual, and usually these are my go-to brush. So I'm gonna start off with my River number 13. And this is a medium fluffy brush, I think, or is this a small fluffy? This is a small fluffy. There you go. And I will dip into this color here. And let me see if I can give you the colors as I go along. She has inside her box these colors. So the first one I will be using is, what is that? Secret Eden, okay? And I'm just gonna tap in here. And hers does not kick up. I mean, I love it. Let me see if I can show you. And you see, I just tap in like this, and it doesn't get the kick up that you know, the Colourpop does. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in here. And another thing, I go directly from pan to eyelids, as you guys know if you watch my other videos. And as you notice, there's no dot where I put the brush down. That's another thing I love about her stuff. I mean, her formula is just like, God, so good. And you know, I do love two different brands. This one is Pat McGrath, and the other one is Natasha Denona. But I have to say, there's something about Pat McGrath's formula that it just does stand out, even though they are both excellent and probably the best in the market as far as I'm concerned, but that's me. And so yeah, I'm just gonna dip in here and do the same on the other side, okay? And I'm just gonna blend. Okay, next I'm going to take my River, let's see, number 14, and this is the medium fluffy brush here. And I am going to go into Plum Noir to do the edges. Okay, that's this color here. This one here. It's called Plum Noir. And I'm going to dip in here just very lightly because I don't want to have too much of a dark color on the end, but I'm going to go ahead and tap it right here on the outside. And another thing too, this is, you know, I mean, I really like the fact that this does it. I have to like dip in there a couple of times, which I like if I want to get really, really dark. And because I really don't like laying down pigment and then trying to work it out. I'd rather lay it down and then just work at it. And I'm just gonna tap that in there for now. And then I'm gonna go here, okay? And then I will blend it out later. And I just jumped out of the shower real quick, and it's really hot here because I have to I have to close the windows because of the trains. I'm hoping that you're not getting a glare, so. Okay, I'm just gonna blend this in. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with the duochrome look, and I'm going to take my River brush here, and this is 02, and this is a flat brush, okay, as you can see. And I will go into, let's see, which color is that? That one is Blitz Sextreme. Blitz Sextreme, and it's this color here. Okay, this one here. Okay, and let's see how this picks up on a brush. Usually these dual, oh, okay. Okay then, I was gonna say these duochromes don't pick up really easily, but I dip my brush in there and look, boom, beautiful. Okay, and let's see what kind of look I get, because you gotta remember, I'm on my lunch and I have this meeting at 1 o'clock, and it's like a huge, like a department meeting, and I want to be careful how I look here. Yeah, I don't want them to think that, you know, I lost it and yeah. Okie dokie. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and this is very difficult for me to talk about because it took, a lot of deciding and decision and talking to my husband and really discussing and everything. But I no longer wear my head covering at work. And there's a good reason for that. And, you know, maybe one day when we have one of these other serious chat things, because I don't want to leave you guys hanging. You know, I'll tell you about it. And so, yeah. And it is what it is, but you know, if anywhere else, if there's males, I do wear my head covering still, but you know, because that's, I want to, but yeah, there's certain circumstances that it's better if I don't. And so, yep, and here we go. And now I got you guys hanging on why, but yeah, that why is not important. It's the fact that I just can't, and it just, yeah. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I'm not going to sweat the small stuff. Well, it's not a small stuff. It's a big stuff. But, yeah, sometimes you have to make sacrifices in life that goes against what you feel and what you believe to keep your sanity and to, you know, to keep going in life. So, yeah. Okay, so that's that. Okay, let me just blend this out. Oh my God, guys, this is like, look at the shift on this thing. I don't know if the camera's capturing it, but the shift on this thing is like really wicked. It's like, I feel like one of those stink bugs that's really pretty iridescent color. But yeah, it's just shifting like crazy here. So let's see how it picks up on zoom. So, okay, that's that. And I'm going to go ahead and, as usual, I'm going to tap something light up top. And I can't decide if, no, that's too glittery. I'm probably going to just go with the shimmer and be a kind of like a calm shimmer. And let me see what this one is called. Skin Showed New Ecstasy. Skin Show Nude Ecstasy. Okay. Alrighty then. It's this one here. This one here. You seen it? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and tap this. I think I'll do that with my fingers actually, as I always do. But let me let me get off all this stuff. I'm just going to gently, let me hold this the right way so you're not blinded. I'm going to gently, okay, it's not focusing. Here we go. Can we get a focus? Okay, gently put my fingers in here and just rub that. And then I'm going to tap it on my eyelids. And I know you guys are like, ah, you do always do a halo look. I really like it because my eyes are small. And when I do this look, it just actually pops. It opens up my eyes. You see the difference? So I will have to go and blend this out as usual. Just going to go ahead and put that there. And I really do like this color. It's nice and white. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the brush that I used, the you know, the flat one that I just used a duochrome with, and I am going to go ahead and work on that a little bit. And I'll just go ahead and pull it this way and kind of pull it in both directions here, just kind of blending. And you know, duochromes could be really harsh on, you know, old eyes because it actually shows like every layer, because every time there is like a line or anything, it changes, it shifts in that spot. And sometimes it can make it look like we have like our eyes are cracking. And so you have to be really careful. And I come to find that out, you know, with time. But these, I mean, I don't have any problems with Pat McGrath stuff, so it looks pretty good. And then now what I'm going to do is, because I think I lost a little bit of that, okay, I'm losing the words here. A little bit of the transition color and the line. I'm just going to go ahead and go in there with the same brush. I'm just going to go ahead and sweep it a little bit like this. Okay, so darken up the transition color, but I'm going to be careful not to turn it, because if I turn it, because this side of the brush touched the duochrome, I don't want to rub it to the top. So keep it the same like this. Don't do this, because then whatever you touch with the duochrome may attach to the upper lids, and you don't want to do that. Okay, and I think that should do it. Yeah, so let me go ahead and put the rest of my makeup on, and I'll be right back. So hold on. Okay, I'm back, my beautiful wildflowers. So this is the final look. So tell me what you think. So let me tell you what I did. Okay, so as far as my eyeshadow, I really, really love this, and it was worth the money that I paid, even though I didn't pay full price for it, guys. Okay, no need to. And I mean, I truly, truly love these shades. And it is so nice, the way it blends, the way it doesn't fall out. Even this metallic duochrome here, I mean, even I dug into it, but it still didn't fall out, which I love. And you know, and these have the tendency to fall out, but this actually has kind of like, you know, it sticks, it's like magnet. And so this is very beautiful. The colors, the shades that I'm really dying to try is actually this one here. It looks silver right now, right? But it's actually like a pink. Let me see. Can I pull it in? This one here, it is pink, right? Yeah. But wow, that's really weird how that, okay, here we go. How the light picks this up to be something else. Wow. Okay, let's see if I put a shadow on it. Huh. But that's the reason why I like it, because you can do so much with it depending on, you know, what you're wearing and things like that. So definitely a go. And just like all of our other palettes, I really love it. This is going to be one of my favorite shades, set of shades, I guarantee it. And I'm so glad I got it, because I thought to myself, oh, I already have so many of them. Do I need it? But this one is definitely different. I got to give her that. And so, yeah. And to finish off my eyes, what I did was I lined underneath with using Trish McEvoy's eyeliner. And this is like all of my other Victoria Beckham eyeliner comes with a smudger on one side and also the pencil on the other side. With Trish McEvoy, I mean, it's, for me, it's good, but I haven't used this in forever. And the thing that I noticed, this is so similar, it's the most similar to Victoria Beckham. Victoria Beckham's pencil sits very quickly, so you have to work really hard and fast. Whereas Trish McEvoy, a little more like the 24/7 by Urban Decay, it gives you more time, but not as much as Urban Decay. So this, if you know, if I'm talking about which one is easiest to work with, I'm going to say the Urban Decay's 24/7, then the Trish McEvoy, and then Victoria Beckham. But the thing is, when they dry, they're just so gorgeous. They don't change colors, they don't oxidate, so I really like it. And so that's that. And of course, my eyelashes, as usual, my MAC, okay? And I need to order another one. I said that last time. I need to do it. Okay. And as far as my face goes, I did use again, because I love this, I need to change it up a little bit, is the Ordinary, and this is very, very matte. And then actually I noticed that on Zoom, these look the best. That's the reason why I used this one today, and I do like it. This is a 2.0 neutral, and this is considered a light medium. Okay, and next, as far as my bronzing goes, I did use my Jolan, and this is it here, and I told you about it before. This is called Terracotta, and I love it because it's so subtle, okay, and doesn't leave huge spots. And after that, I used my Chanel blush that I haven't used in a while. I used to use it a lot, you remember that? And then I stopped using it for a while, and now I'm back with it, and this is called Sakura, means cherries, and or cherry blossom in Japanese, and I really love this shade. I'm hoping that she continues with this shade because it really is beautiful and very easy to apply, and the pigment's perfect and it stays on for a long time. And then as far as the highlighter, God, why am I not remembering the name of these parts here? The parts, name of the products, you know, my gosh. Anyway, this is something that I haven't used in a while, and I usually use a lot again. This is by Natasha Denona, and it's called I Need a Nude Glow. And here it is. And this is, I think, one of our originals. I still have the covering on the mirror because I don't like to take them off. And here it is. Very beautiful. Again, very subtle, but gives you the nice highlighting effect here. And then I also used Natasha Denona's lip liner. I did line my lips, at least I did. And so today what I used is, I think this one is, let's see, which one is this one? This one is Ilona. It's called Ilona. Here it is. And here's the color here. I don't know if you can see. And the reason why I decided to go with Ilona today is because I am using the lipstick also by Natasha Denona. And I don't think you've ever seen me use either of these. And this is in the shade of Natasha. Okay. And there it is. Okay. I know it looks brand new. I don't use it a lot. I used it maybe once or twice, but I do love it. And it's a very nudie look, and this is what I like for like winter. It's very creamy too, so it's very nice texture. So I think that's it, right? I covered it all. Oh, and then I did set my makeup today, and this is something that I used to use probably every time I will put on makeup, especially if I go to work and I need to rinse my face for a prayer in the afternoon. I use this, and I haven't used it in a while because I really didn't have a need for it. Plus, I have Charlotte Tilbury, but this is the Urban Decay's All Nighter, and if you're looking for something to really keep your makeup on all day and keep it fresh, is this one here. I do love this one, and this is one of the things by Urban Decay that I'll probably continue to use unless, of course, they change the formula. So, okay, I think that is it, my beautiful wildflowers. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if I added any value, please hit like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you guys, you know I have a couple of giveaways going on. The 850 Beautiful Wildflower giveaway is active. And also, I have one more, right? I thought I did. I know I do. Let's see. I do. I just have to remember what that is. I have it written down, so yeah. And I think that one I need to reveal sometime this week. So yeah. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, do subscribe by hitting that subscribe button, ringing that bell, and selecting all so you know every time I upload a brand new video. Alrighty then. I want you to have a good day, a good night, a good week, or good weekend whenever you're watching this, and it does not matter. But just remember what does though. In a field of roses, be a wildflower and never sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.